Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. JC here. Here we are. Just staring at stuff. I moved on. I flattened some of the peaks and stuff around the track. I did all of that. I fixed all the gravel too. That took a while. Oh, we were also 20 million up. Yeah. I realised something was going on when I got the achievement, you have earned 10 million without having any debt. I'm like, have I? Oh, I have. Well, carry on. So, yes, as an overview, yeah, we tend to get 1.5, 1.2 mil per year if I'm not doing anything. So, that's not bad. HQ hasn't changed. It is still a tiny little shack on some land. So, yeah, that's useless. As you can see, my value is... Obviously, my value has shot up in line with the amount of money that I have. Funny, that one. Yeah, they don't mean much to me. But here we are. Right, we've had a quick look at this. So, as I said one time before, I should really be telling at the beginning of these episodes what the plan is for this episode. Well, I'm going to give you the overview for probably the next few episodes. Because this is a big project I'm planning now. So, we have got passengers from one end of the map to the other end. We already established that you can put food and fuel down here. Fuel will come later, but food? Okay. We can do that. If we come back, we need goods further down the line. We also found out there's a goods factory just here. Well, if I really want to, there's tools as well here, but... So I can get those, ship them into here, and then down the line to go here and here. But it's like, well, the trains will only be full both ways up to this point. How'd you solve that? Well, while I was cogitating and time was moving on and I was making money, I spotted these two. You truck them into there and you go straight through the friggin' mountain. Twice. Yeah, it only costs about, 5 to 7 million. Yeah, that's not a project I'll stop unless I've got an absolute ton of money left over. But allow straight through there, over here, and I'll jump over all of this little lot and arc onto a line that does not exist at the moment. The line that will exist. So we can then drop it off to here. I also intend to do a run through that valley there, down there, and drop off. So I'll have all 4 farms that this needs, so it'll be able to go at full production, as long as there's demand. So what we do is we obviously have grain coming in, and then it disappears off. But then we can actually run the normal train route all the way down to here, jump over this track, and join up on the inside here, and then carry on following the line as normal, connecting with all of these with extra platforms. That's the plan. Yeah. Ooh. I also have to figure out where I'm going to take my spurs from. I suppose it'd have to be this one. This will be a major station. We have to have one coming off this way. Go up to those two. One coming off this way, and then it can branch off. Let's do that, and that. And that's all of them. Unless we take these ones from here. Go backwards that way. I mean, this is roughly the middle of the area anyway. It might be better off. I've also got a lot of room here to build up extra platforms. So yeah, all I do is I just move these to the correct platforms. So what? When I do that, I've got to remember that I want to have one line heading that way, one line heading that way. So I need an extra 4 passenger platforms. Just, I don't need them, strictly speaking. Yes, Chipmunk did point out to me that I don't need this. Strictly speaking, I only need one line. And that I don't have to have 2 platforms, because one platform's not being used. But it looks pretty. There's my excuse. My train set, my rules. So yes, each of the ones heading off this way will have an extra platform. Now, yeah, at this stage, it may very well be actually yes. Because this is a terminus for that line, it'll only have one platform. Like I did at the very beginning, because this one was going to carry on down this way. We'll pick up these 2, because it's easier. Right at the very beginning, all the way over here, it only has one, because it's a terminus. Nothing down here, really, that we wanted. Probably do the branch off for these from here. Down to there, 1, 2. Oh, there's another one down there. Yeah. It's likely that these will all spawn from ones that are on this side, so South Sea will be the terminus for this one. Oh yes, plans! Now, there's a really good chance that I'll forget all of that. Oh well, I'll just have to be reminded at some point. But before we do that, I've got the plan set up for this one. So when I do expand it and put the rail terminal in, because I could just do with it. You know what? No, I'm not going to forget. I'm going to do it. You configure. Here we are. Now what we need is we need a bit of track. Of course, we're going to be adding 2 lines, aren't we? Now that can act as... I do it like that. Even though they're going to be terminuses, they're actually going to be calling into these original ones. And this whole chunk will just be realigned onto this back section. Like that. And platforms, I'm going to need a passenger platform, so I can talk. Then I need another 2 tracks. And I'm going to need... Oh wait, no, my bad. Oh! It stuttered there for a minute. I was thinking, what the hell is it doing? My bad. I need this platform first. Need the cargo platform. Then the track. Big old station now. Because the cargo lines, the dual cargo lines, are going on the outside. But obviously, I'm going to need another one. And it's like, how are you going to ship the cargo in? Ah, well, what I'll probably do is I'll just do a bridge over it. Just connect it up. Deal with that at a later date. That does mean that on this side I'm going to want some cargo buildings. Well, we were wondering when I was going to get to the pretty stuff. Well, guess what? What is this, a large building? Yeah, this is a large, impressive thing. Directly opposite. Just there. Another large one? Oh, that one's got... Oh, I say. We'll have that. What's the difference? Oh, one's got a canopy on it, I think. No, it's just got... I can't swing the camera around enough. What is this? Oh, I can zoom in. Oh, that would help. Oh, it's the roof. Oh, okay. We'll have that one there, and then we'll have a small building on the end. Oh, that works fine, that one. There you go. I'll have the connection point down this end. So you've got all these massive buildings, and then there's actually just a loading ramp. It's also a different colour, like that. Different colour. Put that there. No. No, we're going to leave that. Going to leave it. There you go. I've spent a fair amount of money just putting in this. Does it make any difference? No. No, it doesn't. We might as well give the passengers that. And where's that sub? It's just there. There we are. Now they can access all the platforms. Let's come out of this mode. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Lovely. See, this is what they can turn out to look like. Or was potentially. See, this is turning into such a massive thing. Let's see. Passenger. This is a small entry building. So we might as well... I could go for the large buildings. That kind of works. You've got your main entry hall, but you've got this other bit. Or is it going to be a medium that's the right sort of size? Oh, wow. Is that really a small building? It's the small size, but you can't actually get that particular one? Well, okay. That's a unique one. That one blind. I wouldn't put that past me. So, where's that? Nice. I'm not entirely sure what this icon is. I'm not entirely sure why the tooltip moves either. That's a tiny little one. Well, that one looks far better. We'll have that on either side. Oh, that looks grand. Look at that. Oh, I see what the difference is. Ah ha ha ha! That has a timepiece in the front of it. Yeah. They're almost identical, except they've got a timepiece in them. Let's put these little ones on the side. No, those just look naff. Nope, that's it. Done. Right. That's impressive enough. Walk along, there's these massive, great buildings along the side here. And this tiny little one in the middle. Sure, yes, I could have just deleted that, but no. Just no. No. Well, there you go, there's the modular buildings at work. I have thoroughly demonstrated that. And at some point, when I do get to moving on to doing the next part, these lines will be reconnected to connect into here, like this. When there's no trains around. So let's move it on. Train should be leaving. Once the train leaves and has gone far enough, I can do the train rerouting. Far enough. One thing I'm also going to do. Stop turning those back on, please. It's annoying. I don't want to hear the noises for them either. Right. We're going to have to strip this. And it's like, oh my god. This line doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I know the line doesn't work anymore. Oh, I'm going to have to fix that as well, aren't I? There is one disadvantage of laying the gravel. You have to fix the ground afterwards. Don't do any modifications. No. Probably going to have to go back a bit further than that. Oh, that'll do. Need to swerve that there. Like that. Like that. This is going to be interesting, doing a crossing over this on an angle. Oh no. It's fine. Now the other direction. Ah, oh yes. This could be very interesting, as in... Oh, it does let you just... Okay. I'll take it. It does let me pull it off, so, you know, legit. Not a problem. I'll fix everything else in a minute. Signal will be removed, yes. That should be far enough back. Huzzah! Wow, how tight can I make that? Go on a bit further. Do that. Just tiny little loss there, but nothing major. There we go. Right. Now then, you're thinking, well, it's still complaining. It's still complaining. Ah, well, you see, because I need to go onto here and select the terminuses. You need to go to 3. You need to go to 3. You need to go to 4. It basically just shifted from those two to those two, leaving me free to connect up one heading out that way and the single one heading out that way. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, that doesn't. Oh, it does a little curve. You know what? I don't care. I'm not dragging it all the way back there just to put that in. And look, the warnings have disappeared. And have the passengers all moved? Sort of. Yeah, maybe. Oh, there you go. Look, they're all walking. They all know. I'll put it on normal speed. There you go. They all know. Transfer over to the new platforms. You know, the little tannoy announcement came out. Due to recent construction, the trains for Peterlee and Southsea will be departing from platforms 3 and 4. So they're actually leaving them with enough time to actually move over, because in reality they say they've changed their platforms and then the trains arrive. So there's a mad panic. I'm just being bitter after being a commuter. It's fine. I haven't done it in ages though. So here we are. Yay. Pulls in. Perfectly normal. There you go. The people have actually arrived in time. They're on the platform. 17 people drop off. And how many to pick up? 16 to pick up. Well, never mind. It's still making a profit. That's the only advantage I have. The lines are still making profit. That line making the most profit at the moment. It's one of these things. If there's a lull at one station, there's a pickup at the other one because they pass the passengers along. It gets weird. Looks like I'll have to do track cleanup at some point soon. Just clean up the gravel left behind, do the gravel. But now we weren't going to do passengers this time around, were we? No, no, we won't. No. We're going to do cargo. I put the cargo hub in. Now that I know I've set it all up. Excellent. So, we might as well set up the actual station and cargo lines. Now then we're going to have 2-track. That's coming into a completely separate station, actually. Because of the angle, I'm not going to be able to swerve it around like that. It's a completely separate station, so it's only going to be a 2 cargo terminus, 2-track. We're going to point it. Oh dear. Let's pause for a moment as we go. If you're going to do a right angle, do a bloody right angle. Do it properly. Oh look, that is inside entrances, which is handy when that one comes in because it could just connect straight onto there and go. Right, I can connect the other one straight onto this corner. Now then, oh look, it remembers what I was doing before. Okay, I get it just about right. I can add in more buildings. Or, you know, they pull in, they just travel down the platform, because I can't move. Now I need to actively send it in the right direction. So let's put it on this corner here. Right, so what happens? Come in. Oh, drag. Go away. Right. They offload, they just come down off this ramp and then in. Brilliant. It's relatively flat. Yeah, sure. Relatively flat. Also, of course, I've been running this on. I forgot one thing all this time. There we go. We'll get the time running again. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Any major things? I don't mind it being raised up because that's looks better. Still raised up. Okay. We're doing quite well. It's pretty much all raised up, but that helps with drainage, you see. The water flows off. Oh, wow. Huge price difference. Just around about... right about there. It's obviously a lot flatter. Yes, it's actually put some tiny little cuts in and not all that else. Well, that works. I can smooth them over. But it's cargo. Who gives a flip about what cargo is? Right. The other one can come in and it's got enough room after a bridge sort of curve. I need to take this out a bit further. For instance, say there was one like that. What's the... Obviously, without an extra piece of track, I can't actively do it. So, what we were going to go... Just flip in a tiny little bit of track. Doesn't have to be much. It can be tiny. Then we take a spur off of this one. You can get a semi-decent angle out to here, but it does need to be slightly further out. Okay. Ooh. I say, that's a big old... Right, let's do it in smaller chunks so we go nice and... it gets a bit bumpy out of this end. So... There's a huge cutting. Can we not make so many cuttings? I mean, I know you don't like gradients and all that, but... There we go. Good grief. Come along now. Let's play nice. It's still running, so I am actually generating money while spending it. Hence why my earnings are down, but my bank balance isn't moving. Which is nice. I don't care about that road. This one over here I am the most interested in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down to this side and I'm going to do my flyover. Type deal. No. Now what you don't do is you don't do that. Don't do. No, that's bad. That's also bad. Huh. Okay. Alright, let's, rather than doing that, let's do it more logically instead. You know, logic, and go from over here and then curve it into that track anyway. So is there a high point? There is not a high point. That's the reason why I went here in the first place. Right, up. Needs more length. That's what it is. Needs more length. Turn it into a bridge. Turn it into a... So you can't adjust the start point either. It's really annoying. Okay. There. Up, up, up. There we go. I didn't want to bridge this long, but you forced my hand. Oh yeah. Literally. It has to be that long for it to even contemplate. Oh, there you go. That's more like it. It's actually pull the ramp up. Then put the bridge in, which will need some work. And that's not. I'll do that. Possibly, perhaps, maybe. Need a more. Ah, there we go. Need a more of an angle. Then it carries on for a bit longer, then drops down. There we go. It's expensive. It gets that chunk of the line in. Build that bit. And what chunk have I actually done so far? I have done the right-hand track. Yeah, I've only done the right-hand track, so I need to put in another bit of track. Like that. Does that interfere? Yes. Suck. Pause. So used to games having pause on the spacebar. Because I accidentally deleted a chunk of track. Put the track back in, please. Thank you. Right. Okay then. I'm going to do it like this. Almost as if it's actually just predisposed to want you to just go at a cross angle to it. Do any kind of fancy slope or something. Just like, nah man. Not having any of it. This is why we should be able to adjust the other side of the point. The disadvantages of not being able to adjust one side or the other. I'm getting very angry because this is not working. All I wanted to do was not cross over the line. Literally, but because I've got such a weird angle. Okay, let's try this a different way. Let's try going at it from here. So now I need a stupid amount of distance just to get it to bridge. So let's bring that down. Nope. It has to be the maximum amount. That's not going to work either. Any reasonable looking is not going to work. Anything reasonable will never work unless we radically change this. It's where this runs. It's annoying. I can't get the bridge in. As much as I'm desperately trying to put the bridge in this end so I can go from the track being on this side to this side. Because I don't want the crossing over, because that causes delays. Of course, the more in line the angle is, because you've got to put two tracks over, causes issues. Of course, the track is a little bit too close to everything else, and I'd have to do such a hard turn that I'd lose all my speed. An autosave while I'm doing something. I thought something went wrong then. All that gravel I laid down. Oh well. Right. In other words, we're doing something different. We're going going to pull it further out. So I can come along here at pretty much a flat angle to it. But if I actually wanted the flat angle, I should have done. Yes, it's costing money. Yes, I am utterly learning. Do the inside first, then you know exactly what you can pull off. That angle is good. How's the bridge? Nice and flat? Good. Nice and flat. Excellent. Now what I want to do is I want to pull this. Thank God. Okay. Pull the other line across and I have to do an inside curve again. There we go. Okay, so from here, so we're going to be connecting up somewhere over here, which is fine. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Oh yes, because this is the inside turn. Through a forest. I have to admit, what is up with the terrain? Well, they're going to be sticking out the top of the forest, which is going to be an interesting one. Fine, that doesn't matter. I'll pull this so that we get a nice angle. Good grief. But yeah, that's the only way to get it down there. Oh yeah, it's warped all to hell. But that doesn't matter because this track is being deleted. Okay. Next we take... Oh, we cut through mountains. Take this. It's all good. The kind of tracks you can only lay when you have an exorbitant sum of money. This one connects up to somewhere around here. Can you there? Oh, that's because it's right next to that bit. Or, alternatively, we don't lay that bit in yet. We go, oh look. what I can now do, take this track. So I want to delete that bit. There we go. Perfect. All that track we laid. It's when you realise it would be really annoying if it doesn't actually work the way I intended it to. But I have a set of points. Like that. Points, signals. That's the original line. That's the new line. All so that I can get a bridge easily across this section. Now, this would be a funny end to the thing where there's just this scream of anguish. As if 1,000 voices cried out all at once. Along the lines of, Q game! So, are we going to have the FU game? Oh, no, we're not. Look at that. That. If you extend that here, yeah, it'll probably clip a little bit, but at this stage, I've actually got it working. There it is. Both bits. Are now in. And yes, it does exactly what I didn't want it to do. Because it would have to be starting at a completely different point. It would have to start. Is that just a parallel one? That is just a parallel one. But what I could do is in actual fact delete the first. Oh, I can't move it while it's. I know what I can do. We're going over on this one. I will get this bridge in. I'm going to leave that tiny bit of track there as a reminder of where I need to start, roughly. About there. And go over that way. Are we? Finally. We're crossing it almost at right angles. If it doesn't form the bridge properly now, there will be screaming. Come on. How much further do I need to pull this thing? That's not having any of it. Because it's this end that's the problem. What's your problem, game? I hate you. A lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. I hate you a lot at this moment in time. Well, just yes. And on that note, thank you for watching. And until next time, when I have an effing bridge there, this is JC out.